Hey everybody, Scott here. Hope you're having a great day. This is the next video on our Marlboro development in the City Heights area of San Diego. There's been a long gap in between videos, and I apologize, but we had one real short meeting that was a third design review, and that was basically confirming the changes that we made in the second design review. So it was literally a 3-minute phone call, not a lot to talk about. On this call, all we're really doing is picking the engineer who is going to do the structural work. And then we finish the call talking about another project, which will be a different video. I'm just not ready to introduce that project, but it's going to be a very interesting one because I basically made a mistake, and you're going to see the process of recovery on this other project we're doing. But as far as Marlboro goes, this is a very short video. We're just picking the engineer and then heading forward. So all you'll really get out of this is some of the cost structure. I have gotten a couple of phone calls from people with questions, and to make it easier for you to contact me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link to my calendar in the comments section, so you can just go ahead and schedule a call directly rather than call when I'm not available or something. So I hope you enjoy it. Hope you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comment sections or schedule a phone call.
Okay, so I use two structural engineers for the most part. I use Lovelace Engineering, and my connect through Lovelace is Christopher Kern. He does really good work, and so what I've noticed about the engineers is Curtis is really good at like custom home designs. Okay, and then Lovelace, I really like to use him because I like to use Chris from Lovelace because he's really good at keeping construction costs low, and he's really good at like kind of the rental level quality projects. Okay, at least that's what I found. Maybe other people have found different, but that's what I found. So you'll see the price difference in the two different contracts.
Okay.
So for this one, Lovelace Engineering, pretty straightforward. He talks about the job description. So structural scope to include 4 new 2-story ADU units.
Mm-hmm.
And then he talks about the scope of work. Plate heights are designed at 8 feet, which is, there's one correction there. I think the top floor is going to be 9 feet.
Okay.
And then the foundation is slab on grade. The roofing materials are composite Spanish tiles with lightweight gypsum flooring. That's that 1-hour floor assembly that we need in between the 2 units. Exterior walls are 2x6 with 2x4 interior walls. So really straightforward.
Now, question: why would it be 8 feet plates downstairs and 9 feet up?
To get that height, I'm just going to move myself right here. So you see that pergola in the back of my screen? So if we have 8 feet, that pergola is going to almost line up with the Spanish tiles.
Got it. Okay.
So we need to bring that plate height up so we can get that pergola.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is there a big cost difference doing 9 both up and down?
No. Now if we go 9 on the downstairs, we're gonna have to add a few stairs. We're gonna have to add a few stair risers to the exterior.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So it increases the length, which
let's just keep it where it is rather than redoing anything. Okay.
Yeah, and I figured kind of the upstairs unit are more kind of like the upgraded units.
Okay.
And we can address that in the rents.
Right.
So for Chris's contract, this is going to be $4,400. This is a very affordable structural contract. And as you can see, the main plan set is $2,600. So basically, he's going to design this first duplex.
Okay.
And then it's a duplicate of the units. Now, one thing I did discuss with him was these first 2 units are going to be classified as remodels.
Okay.
And so this price right here, he gave me this price before I discussed this with him. So that may jump up a few $100s once he sees the scope of work on the 2 front units as remodels.
Okay. Now, can they both be remodels, or the remodels actually have to be in the position that they are now, physically on the property?
Say that one more time.
Okay, can that front unit be the two remodels, or do the remodels have to be physically in the same spots that they are now?
They have to be physically in the same spots. So
Okay.
that front unit is going to be classified as a remodel, and then that back unit is going to be classified as a remodel. But here's the catch: the city of San Diego doesn't require you to keep that entire structure. So what we're going to do is we're just going to keep that 3 foot portion
Right.
of the exterior wall.
Yeah.
So it's basically a new building,
Yes. I
and
just
that's
was.
what we.
Yeah. So basically, we'll call the bottom of the front unit a remodel, and the bottom of the second unit a remodel is how it'll look. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and like before, that's going to get us around those fire sprinklers. That's going to give us around a ton of regulations.
Okay.
That's going to save construction costs. So this is pretty straightforward from Lovelace.
Okay.
Now, Curtis, I didn't get a physical contract from him, but his fee is going to be $9,500.
Okay.
So you can see the cost difference, and it's going to take 6 weeks to
What
generate a submittal package.
What was the first guy's package time wise?
He told me the other day that if we can get it to him somewhat soon, he can get it submittal package before the end of October.
Okay, so about 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you can see the big price difference. Like I said, Curtis.
Yeah, I can tell you use him because he didn't change the date on the submittal documents.
Say that again.
I can tell you use him a lot because he just cut and paste. He did not change the date on the submittal documents. It's still May 1st, May 11th. So that was another project.
Yeah. Yep, that sure is.
So if you're comfortable with both, now did you broach the subject if we wanted to use these same plans? Actually, you know what, for that cost, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Chris and Lovelace is like extremely affordable.
Okay. Are you okay with that, Cori, or do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions. If we feel that Lovelace is good and there's definitely a difference in pricing, we should probably go with them.
Okay. I like the fact that it's 5 weeks or less rather than 6 weeks also. Time.
Right.
Yeah. I trust both of these engineers.
Okay.
I work with them a lot, so it's really just a matter of who you guys would rather go with, and like I said.
Yeah, we'll take your recommendation. Go with
Okay.
that.
So I'm gonna have him write up the contract directly to you guys.
Okay.
Now, if he writes it up to me, then I have to mark it up, but I like to pass that on to you guys.
Appreciate that. Okay.
Does he actually hit his targets when he says he's going to hit them, or does he just give dates and then not hit his targets?
No, Chris and Curtis are very good at hitting their dates.
Yeah, I think, Cori, where you're going to find the problem with dates is once you get into the government, as we've seen on Poway.
Right. Which is very frustrating.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that once we submit this submittal package, and if they're not on the dates, I'm going to be emailing them and get annoyed, because it's we're trying to provide housing here, and this isn't a crazy project.
Right.
So it's just review it, and everything's up to code. So let's.
All right, like I promised, it was a short one. If you have any questions, please go ahead and hit me in the comments section. If you want to schedule a quick call, I will stick my calendar link in there. We will be kind of quiet for about 30 days now. There's not really anything to talk about on this project until we get the engineering drawings back and get ready for submittals. So we'll go a little bit dark on this, but still be posting my San Diego market updates. And pretty soon we'll start launching something on another project that's kind of going sideways, but I think we're going to save and come out with a bit of a profit on. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great week.